Yoda is profoundly humbled by both the Jedi Purge and his inability to eliminate Sidious. His exile is a form of penance for his hubris, and an attempt at reconnecting with elements of the living force that late Republic Jedi had fallen out of touch with. You have to stop thinking of Yoda as invincible. He's a powerful Jedi Master, but even he has flaws and blind spots. Chief among them was his and the rest of the Jedi Council of his era's complete failure to perceive and deal with the extent of the Sith threat. The Jedi under Yoda were too proud and frankly too out of touch with the will of the Force to contend with the resurgent dark side. By the time Yoda goes into exile, Qui-Gon's earlier warnings to the Jedi Council are vindicated. The modern Jedi are so bound by rules and trappings of Republic power that they won't even attempt to understand phenomena outside their frame of reference. Anakin is at first rejected because he's too old to be embraced as a youngling. Dooku's abandonment of the Order doesn't trigger the alarm, and of course, the entire Jedi Council is circumspect and complicit in the Republic's toothless administration of a galaxy brimming with revolt. To put it bluntly, the Jedi and Yoda in particular were complete failures at safeguarding the Republic against the exact threats that they were expected to defend against. They could have taken other approaches, but instead the Jedi grew as hidebound as the Republic they served. If you're enjoying the video, consider liking or subscribing. It really supports the channel and lets me know you're enjoying this type of content. Let's try to get 20 likes on this video and let me know who your favorite Jedi is. I'm considering doing a series of videos on the history of some Jedi like Kit Fisto and Plo Koon that are popular but people might not know much about them. By the time Yoda lands in Bail Organa's cloud car, the revelation of how he's been completely undone is beginning to dawn on the Jedi Master. Rather than continue to be called upon to deal with the situation beyond his control, Yoda finally accepts that his part in fixing this mess can't involve just perpetuating the mistakes of the old Jedi Council. It's a profoundly humble act on Yoda's part to leave the rebellion to others to build. He now knows his failure and uses his hard-earned wisdom to instead survive. This is why Yoda ends up in exile on Dagobah. It's his chance to reconnect with the living force and make things right by providing the next generation the tools to fight and understand what he couldn't. But unfortunately, the Jedi were never rebuilt. So why didn't Yoda or Obi Wan spend this time training Luke and Leia? Well, this is what happens when you make the original movies without planning to tell the story leading up to that point, but then add it later on. It causes a lot of problems with the story and creates major plot holes. So for this reason, no one really knows exactly what happened during these 2 decades, and it's why the children were never trained by the 2 most powerful Jedi. After Luke defeated his father, he began training new Jedi, but he essentially abandoned the galaxy after his nephew, Ben Solo, turned to the dark side and slaughtered all his students. Wow, he really takes after his grandfather. But that's a topic for another video. The Resistance was all that was left, which was built by Leia, but she too failed. After every battle, countless rebels were killed, but somehow they still managed to destroy a Death Star and Starkiller base, and defeated the Empire and the First Order. In the Rise of Skywalker, we see that Palpatine somehow has thousands of ships built and manned by unknown forces. There were only 2 maps to Exegol, and we're not going to talk about how Rey found hers. But somehow thousands of beings had made it there and managed to build thousands of Zeisston-class Star Destroyers, each equipped with a Death Star laser to form the Final Order. The bad writing of only having 1 control tower and then moving it to a random ship that Finn magically sensed is the only reason why the rebels won. So as you can see, when times get tough and just due to bad writing and planning, the Jedi put themselves in timeout and everything gets fixed. We just needed a Mary Sue to help us. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you'll never miss another video. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.